Hey everybody. As mentioned in the patch notes for the holiday update for 2022, there would be a dedicated article to the carrier nerfs and buffs under the balance changes. So the article is here. Let's go ahead and check it out. It is the Ministry of Balance Reports. And with the December update, we're making changes to many of the aircraft carriers in the game. These changes come after careful analysis of the data we've received from carriers, how you feel about them, and how well they're doing within the average battle of World of Warships Legends. We want to provide a lens that will allow you to see the process we adopted to decide on these changes, what it goes into making them, and our thoughts on carrier interaction as a whole. Prince Blip is here with the breakdown. All right. First, some terminology. First one is average damage. This is a measurement of how much damage a ship does on average in each battle. Typically, a carrier is designed to have the least potential damage per minute of any ship type in the game. Right? Well, I guess we should keep that in mind as we're playing our carriers. And then next is win rate. This represents the percentage of wins versus losses and draws that a ship has on average. The usual win rate in Legends is 49.95%. It's less than 50% due to a small number of draws. Typically, we use this measurement to establish the need for a buff. A ship with a 46% win rate needs a buff more than a ship with a 49% win rate, for example. All right, the next term is battle impact. This measurement represents the difference the ship itself makes on the player's win rate. If a player helming a particular ship has a win rate of 50% and that particular ship has a win rate of 55% among similarly skilled players, the ship has a +5 battle impact. We call these the Big Three, as they are primary indicators of overall ship performance. They are not the only indicators, though, since your perceptions about ships are also valuable. All right, so the first tier they're going to talk about is Tier 3, and it is the Hermes. Since her introduction, Hermes has been lagging behind her peers in total damage dealt, which affects the ship's win rate and battle impact. All right, so then what they've done is increased the HE bomb damage, torpedo speed, torpedo range, and torpedoes would be more likely to disable modules. All right, so the Hermes got a big time buff there. And then the next up is Komsomolets. We recognize that Soviet carriers are very strong in specific situations, but Komsomolets is also lacking in damage output on average and at every skill level. So the following items have been buffed: torpedo damage, torpedo arming time, torpedo speed, and torpedoes are now more likely to disable modules on the ships that they hit. All right. Tier 5 ships now is the Weser. No two ways about it. The Weser is one of the best carriers at Tier 5 and almost always has been. There's also a fair amount of feedback concerning this ship, so they have nerfed her primary damage dealer, which is armor-piercing bombs. So the stock armor-piercing bomb damage has been decreased, and the upgraded armor-piercing bomb damage has been decreased. And it doesn't say anything about the potential for Citadel hits, which is good, but I guess when they do get a hit, that damage will be decreased just a little bit. And then the Serov, Tier 5 Serov, the Soviet carrier, and statistically speaking, she doesn't stand out in any major ways, but she certainly dominates the feedback channels. With that in mind, we're reducing the effectiveness of Serov's skip bombers, particularly their fire setting chances and penetration. So the stock and upgraded bomb fire setting chances have been decreased all the way down to 25%, and the stock and upgraded bomb raw HE penetration has been decreased down to 25 millimeters. And then the Furious, the Tier 5 Furious, the British aircraft carrier. And let me see, the sneaky carrier often goes under players' radars, but does incredibly well on average in every category at every skill level. And so they're going to bring her down a notch, and what that means is the stock HE bomb damage has been decreased, as is the upgraded HE bomb damage. And then the Zuiho, the first premium aircraft carrier, which is Japanese, and they played it very safe with her, and as a result, the ship deserves some improvements. So dive bomber hangar capacity has been decreased up to 12 airplanes, and the HE bomb damage has been increased up to 10,400. All right, and then the Ranger is next, and it gets buffs across the board. The ship has had her ups and downs, and right now she's at the bottom of the damage board for Tier 5 carriers. So the stock torpedo damage has been increased, as is the upgraded torpedo damage. Upgraded torpedo arming time has been improved. Upgraded torpedo speed has been improved, and stock and upgraded torpedoes are more likely to disable modules. And then next up is the Ark Royal, which had been removed from the store after one update. They haven't done anything with her so far, but they do plan to reduce the power of the Ark Royal. So keep a lookout for that. And then at Tier 7, the August von Parseval is getting yet another nerf. The ship had outstanding performance, and it was a little too much several updates ago, and it did get nerfed, and now it's getting nerfed again, it looks like. A top pick from the beginning of the Tier 7 CVs, we've decided to drop her armor-piercing bomb performance down a notch. The ship has the highest battle impact of any carrier and has earned this attention. So stock armor-piercing bomb damage has been decreased, as is the upgraded armor-piercing bomb damage. All right, and then the Saipan has been nerfed big time. Even after nerfing, the ship remains a strong performer at Tier 7. I thought they nerfed the Parseval too, even though they didn't mention it. But anyway, could be wrong about that, but for sure, Saipan was nerfed once, and now it's being nerfed yet again. And this is the HE bomb damage has been decreased. Torpedo arming time has been increased, so it got nerfed, and the torpedo speed has been decreased. So all three of those, the HE bomb damage, the torpedo arming time, and the torpedo speed. And then the Probeda, the Tier 7 Soviet tech tree aircraft carrier, is in a situation where she doesn't stand out in the data, but is greatly disliked in your feedback. So they got to do something about it, I guess. All right, we've made a balance pass on her skip bombs to make them do more direct damage, though less regularly with fewer fires. All right, so stock skip bomb damage has been buffed up to 7,500. Fire setting chances have been decreased down to 25%. Upgraded skip bomb damage has been improved up to 9,600. Upgraded skip bomb fire setting chances has been decreased down to 33%. And the stock and upgraded skip bomb raw HE penetration has been decreased down to 33 millimeters. All right, and then looks like last up here is the Kaga, and this ship is getting some big time buffs. This iconic ship from the Battle of Midway is lagging behind her opponents in all three main areas. So we want to amp her up some by improving her plane HP and damage output. So the dive bomber HP has been improved. Torpedo bomber HP has been improved. HE bomb damage has been improved. Torpedo damage has been improved. Torpedo arming time has been improved. And the torpedoes are more likely to disable modules. All right, that covers the changes made to carriers of all nations this update. Some were improved, others were downgraded according to their performance and your feedback. I find it kind of interesting that they would make any changes based on feedback rather than performance, but there you go. This is the first time that we're writing a development blog about upcoming balance changes. Please let us know what you think in our feedback channels. And it will have a link to the Discord feedback channel down below. And in any event, let me know what you think down below as well. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.